an average kid, but no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. To do and do up in his room, from here instantly. I'm that little fish who grabs every wish, 'cause in reality they are his odd parents, very odd parents. Odd parents, very odd parents, really must be hard, 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 hard. Odd parents, very odd parents, you live to live and you are the kid with very odd parents.
Okay. I'm sorry. Just today my boyfriend gave me the Fairy Odd Parents. I really don't get into that show as much as anything. 'Cause I used to still watch it though when I was like, when it was like on. I mean, it's still on. But I didn't like watch it when it was like first came out. Like I always watch it like I would always watch like the other ones, the other shows. But I would watch this like once in a blue moon. I wouldn't watch it like I wasn't interested in, like I was into Jimmy Neutron or whatever like that. Well, this Fairy Odd Parents, he sent me it's called the Puppy Fairy Odd Parents or whatever. So he sent it to me yesterday, and it's called Fairy Odd Parents Meet the Odd Parents. It's when his parents start noticing something different going on at the house, and they try to investigate what it is. They keep saying if Jimmy's like I don't know, time travels, or if he's a witch or something like that. And they finally found out that he is fairies. And then they're like, Jimmy's like, I'm afraid that they'll take my fairies away, because if someone noticed that he has fairies, they have to absolutely, he has to give up his fairies, because they're supposed to be keeping a secret. And his parents found out that he has Fairy Odd Parents, and he's been wishing and stuff. And they found out that they really don't have to, give them away, But I thought the show was pretty interesting, and never really got into that Fairy Odd Parents until I watched that one. But I do like Fairy Odd Parents. I do. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but sometimes I just cannot get into it like I can with other shows. Jimmy Neutron, I got into that show more than I got into Fairy Odd Parents. But Jimmy Neutron's off now. It doesn't work. It doesn't have the show anymore. They took it off. Fairy Odd Parents is on still, and I'm getting into it more often. I can get into Adventure Time. I watched a couple of shows of Adventure Time. Darren likes it too, apparently. But the show is actually awesome. It's an awesome show. But Fairy Odd Parents, I really I kind of hesitating if I do like it or not. But it's a good show. I mean, it's good to watch. Probably if nothing else is on and that's the only thing on, it would watch that. But sometimes I landed off into something else with that show for some reason. I just, I don't get into it much, I mean, I do get into it. Like some episodes I really get into. But this show that Fairy Odd Parents that Darren sent me, I was pretty interested in, and I actually watched it 2 times, which is very odd with me. I don't get really into much TV as much. I mean, I do if it's like a good show that I'm very interested in. If I'm not interested into a show, I won't watch it. I'll just dozy off into something else. My mind will set would be something else. I'll start cooking, I'll start dancing, I'll do something that would entertain me. But I liked it, so thank you, Darren, for sending me that episode. I was really into it. I don't remember what I was gonna say, damn it. So I would like, if you guys like Fairy Appearance, that's one good show. I would recommend you guys to watch it and try it out. If you guys don't like it, I mean, it's fine. I understand sometimes the show can get a little too boring for me, but there is some episodes I do like and I do get into. SpongeBob. SpongeBob's, SpongeBob is one show I did get into a lot when I was younger. And I was probably maybe about 14, 15. I was getting into the SpongeBob shows and stuff. I watched that like pretty much every time pretty much in my teens I watched SpongeBob pretty much every day I came home from school I would watch SpongeBob. But hey, that was the show that I watched, like SpongeBob. I own like every episode. That's how many times I watched it. I watched it so many times. And I kept watching them, like, they were just so, like, interesting to me. Now it's like, I don't really like SpongeBob much anymore. It's really weird. Things changed after a long, long time. Sorry my hair all messy up and everything. It's like, so, I hope you guys like this. I think this is what Darren wants me to tell you guys his new show's coming back on. I think it was one about like dang it, I forgot the name of the shows that are coming on, but there are new shows coming on, and I think Darren would tell me. He told me once, but I forget. I forget really easy sometimes because my mind's like onto a lot of other things right now. So like he usually tells me, but he's like watching a movie of Lord of the Rings. I think it's one of like the last ones that he's watching. But he asked his aunt to borrow some Lord of the Rings, like all of them, and he's been watching them over about a couple months now. I think, yeah, a couple months he's been watching them, and it's crazy because like those movies are a lot. And he doesn't do it like every day. I mean, if he had time, I'm sure he would have been done with it. But no, he kind of stuck his time off it. So today he just got off Facebook to do it, and I promised him I would do two videos. But I'm probably gonna do the Kids Award video later before he goes to dinner. After he goes to dinner, and then I'm gonna watch some little videos that he sent me, and then I get like before we cam and stuff at 4 or whenever the time we're gonna cam. I got things to do out there too, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm just gonna do like the kids reward later, probably when he goes to dinner or something. But again, I love Darren. He sends me probably the greatest things, shows, videos. It doesn't matter, so anything, and it just catches my eye and makes me like into him. Like, I wasn't into like Big Ben 10 until he actually introduced me to him. But I mean, I've seen Ben 10 before me and Darren was even together at the beginning, but I just lodged off and to the era away from that, so I haven't watched it since we dated. After we dated, he got me into it again. But I like Ben 10 a lot, actually. It's a good show. I like the new one that came out better, actually. But that's also a good show. Adventure Time, that, and Fairy Appearance are pretty good. I like the older shows better though. A lot of the older shows are not on it anymore, if you guys know that. You guys do know that, but I wish they wouldn't take them off. They did. That I feel very grateful for, having them off. Maybe I wanted to watch them now, because those are pretty good shows, like Bravo and Johnny Bravo, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, or Ed and Eddie, Graham and Mandy, or whatever. It's Barry and Mandy. I liked Barry and Mandy a lot. Johnny Bob was my most favorite Powerpuff Girls. Arnold. I've liked all of those. Cat and Dog. I've watched Cat and Dog so many times. But Cat and Dog was my show. Cat and Dog and Barry and Mandy and Johnny Bob was pretty much all my shows I've actually watched more than like 5 times. But it's just, you know, I miss those shows, like the TV shows nowadays, like Cartoon Network and Nick, are not the same like they used to be. Like they had great shows then. They have these stupid shows that I don't even care for. What I do like care for some of them, but not like so much like anymore, because it's like all those shows are just not interesting like they used to be. Like the shows back then was like I watched them every day and didn't get bored of them. These shows nowadays are like, the heck is this? Like, it just doesn't entertain me like it used to. So I hope you guys agree with me, because I agree with myself, honestly. I used to love Cartoon Network. I watched it all my teen lives. That's all I watched. Was that all my teen lives? And I still like watch. Well, now I don't, because the stuff on TV nowadays are not as interesting as they were back then. Honestly, if you guys agree with that, amen to you guys, because that's exactly what I agree. And they'll agree with me too. He's been agreeing with me for long. I agree with him. He says the same thing about, you know, they're not good shows back. Like, they are good shows, but not the 5 stars that I be looking for. You know, like the old TV show cartoons that I watched back then. It's like, if they stick those back on, they would go back in like power. So I just don't get it sometimes, you know. Like, I love all those shows. It's just the greatest thing alive, and they took them off. You know, I used to watch them like all the time. I mean, non-stop. Didn't stop like watching those shows. I mean, all day, every day. I would sit there at the TV watching those shows. Well, not all day, because my parents would want me to do other things with watching TVs. When I would watch TV and stuff like that, when I do, it would be like pretty much half of the day, like in the morning, and then my mom would let me get off TV in the afternoon, and I'll get to watch them again at night before I go to bed, which I get to watch 2 TVs and get off TV one time. But again, I just think the shows these days are not the greatest as they used to be. I hope you guys agree. Amen to you guys if you do. And Darren, I'll be like this, and I'm gonna do the Kid Awards later, because I'm gonna watch some of the episodes and stuff that you send me. But after I do that, I'm probably just gonna get off and go out there and probably help clean or do whatever, you know, before we cam. So I hope we do cam. I do like camming with you. But I'm sure he will. He says 4, he will at 4. If not 5, then he'll have to cam to me 7. I guess that's how it goes between us, because well, he really needs to get this done, because he's been having this movie for almost 2 months now. Like, it's been the 2nd month, you know, or even, I don't know. He's had it for a long time though. So it's like, I'm very glad he's actually got off Facebook instead of being on it. I told him, you can get off Facebook. You know, you don't have to be on with me. I got other things to do. You know, I can do to keep myself occupied by when you're watching a movie and stuff. Like, right now you're occupied watching a movie, and I would want you to do that. So I hope you enjoy that, and I miss you and stuff. So, But I love you. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that movie. Hope you liked the video. If that's okay, if I would do a lot of video later. I don't know what's wrong with my lighting. It's like really like light, so don't mind that. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's because it's outside. But I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.